2 of Yulemas. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this, and welcome. It is like super close to midnight. Yeah, it's 25 to 12 and I'm only just recording just now. It has been, excuse me, it has been a day. I woke up before my alarm, and just before my mum opened my front door and grabbed 2 bags from our entryway and replaced it with 3. We had a wee swap. We bagged up her presents and some carrier bags, and then she's dropped off some wee goodies for Scott and I, included a knitted jumper. My mum knit Scott a jumper. I'll show it off tomorrow. And if he's feeling better, I'll see if he'll model it for the camera. He's feeling a little bit better. I'm starting to feel a little bit worse, so it's just difficult. Like, we could be sick at the same point, whereas like I feel like I might pass back the germs now that he's getting better. So we'll see. I think I'm going to be in for a couple of rough days. But I'm just glad work's over. I'm off tomorrow. So tomorrow is the only day I get off this festive period, which is absolutely fine. I don't normally care. And I literally plan on cleaning up the place a little bit. Like, it's just got a bit out of control again. And then I plan on reading more of my book. I'm just about to start chapter 16 of 34. So, making progress. It's all I want to do. All I want to do is sit and read. I tried doing some knitting earlier, and I was trying to put a block row of stripes on my mum's sweater, and I got both sleeves done, and then I've only managed nearly just under a row, like a repeat and a half. So I'm going to have to work back so I do 4 garter bump rows, so I'm going to have to take back 2 on the sleeve and see if that will be enough to get me 2 garter bump rows on the body in this one particular colour, and then that's that colour done. So that's tomorrow's project, at least, so that I can put it back in the bag and not worry about like dropping stitches or anything. But I don't know, I don't know if I've just lost my knitting mojo because I'm coming down with something. I just don't want to knit. I just want to curl up on the sofa and read my book. That's all I want to do. And so that's exactly what I'm doing. It's, as you know, the time I've told you. I will be getting into my pyjamas, getting curled up with a wee blanket, and I think I'll read until about midnight, and then I'll see how I'm feeling. I am tired. I just don't know if I'm tired enough to go to bed. Anyone else get that way? So, with all that being said, 22. Ooh, a dinky decker. These actually aren't too bad. A double decker is not something I would normally eat. I always thought it had nuts in it. And 22 on here. I don't want this to end. I don't want these yarn minis to end. But when they do, I'll hopefully be able to start the sweater. Oh, we're into yellows. Oh, that is a nice colour. I don't know if my mustard yellow is just making this blow out a little bit. Yeah, this is a really gorgeous colour. I've still got the orange from yesterday on the sofa. Oh, they go so well together. Those are really gorgeous. I honestly can't wait to start this sweater. but like I also want to start like 1,000 different projects. So me and some friends are going to be doing, well, I think me and 2 others that are podcasters are going to be doing a knit along for the Kelvin Hall shawl, but the same group of amazing people are doing a knit along for The Adventurist by Joji Locatelli, and that is a big commitment. But they're saying it's the year of the BAP, and they all bleep out the middle word, so it's the year of the big ass projects, so BAP. But they bleep out the middle word, but I'm Scottish, we don't do that. So yeah, it's the year of the BAP, which is big ass projects, and The Adventurist definitely falls into that category. But I will need to pull out some yarn to see if I even have enough. I'm thinking I might have enough DK weight in my undyed yarn, but I do need to pull it out. I'm not in the position to buy any more yarn for the foreseeable. I have done my finances and what we need to save as a minimum for the wedding, and I literally will not have any spare money going forward until at least just after June. I'm going to have no spare money. So if I don't have enough yarn, I can't start The Adventurist. And if I do have enough yarn, I will maybe buy the pattern. I really need to give it some thought. There's a lot of projects I want to start, and there's a lot of projects I need to finish. I need to seriously have a look at what whips I'm going to be taking into 2023, and if there's any that I can get off the needles fairly quickly, or just have the enthusiasm to work on just now. I'm probably just not in the mood to actually craft, because I really do think I'm coming down with the start of Scots cold. I felt it like 2 days ago, then yesterday I felt fine, and then today I'm not as convinced that this is going to bypass me, and definitely tonight I'm like, yeah, I think I'm coming down with something. So we'll see. I definitely need to pull out all my whips and see what I'm taking into 2023. And then there is obviously the stuff I want to start that I done that video for. And then I really want to start my sweater. But I have, for me, I have the hooded shawl cardigan. That's still on the go. The Stephen West Gansey inspired pullover. I've got that on the go. Still need to finish the Marl Magic sweater. I've obviously got the sweater from my mum. Got the sweater from my goddaughter, sorry, cardigan from my mum, sweater from my oldest goddaughter. I'm gonna have to get some sweaters off the needles. It's just gonna have to happen. But we'll see. I want to make all the things and I just can't. Anyway, I feel my energy dipping and the wanting to read another chapter of my book. So I'm going to disappear, get into some jammies, get curled up on the sofa. I might make a sleepy time tea. Incoming. Okay, I'm going to go. There's only so many times you can yawn and burp on a podcast. Hopefully tomorrow will be a wee bit better. More upbeat. Hopefully I'll feel slightly more human.